Hello everyone, greetings of the day. Today's video of Knowledge Diary is based on WH questions practice exercises. And I am your friend Ramakant Sharma will be here and we will discuss about the different types, aspects of WH questions. किस तरीके से WH क्वेश्चंस बनाए जाते हैं और किस तरीके से हमारे एग्जामिनेशन में इन्हें पूछा जाता है will be discussed here in this video. So we are going to have some exercises on WH questions. So some more important aspect is that कि जो expected questions जो होते हैं only those will be discussed here in this video from the examination perspective. In your examination you are first given the answer and on the basis of the answer you have to frame question. सबसे पहले आपको आंसर दिया हुआ होता है और उसके आधार पे आपको क्वेश्चन बनाने होते हैं. तो देखिए किस किस तरीके के सेंटेंसेस से हम किस किस तरीके के क्वेश्चन बनाते हैं वो यहाँ पर इस वीडियो में आपको देखने को मिलेगा. डेफिनेटली दिस वीडियो विल बी वेरी यूजफुल टू ऑल ऑफ यू एंड यू विल रिमेन कंटिन्यू एंड विल सब्सक्राइब टू others also. So let us proceed. Now sentence number 1. We shall go there after 6 AM. अब इसका क्वेश्चन कैसे बनेगा देखिए. When will you go there? क्योंकि ये WH से है तो यहाँ पर टाइम के बारे में पूछा गया है इसलिए when लगाया गया है. नेक्स्ट देखिए I have bought a color book और यहाँ पर जो क्वेश्चन बन रहा है वो है Which book have you bought? तो यहाँ पर ऑब्जेक्ट के बारे में पूछा जा रहा है. In our previous videos, we have discussed about the different uses of WH words, and on the basis of that video, on basis of that discussion, we are now framing these questions. Now, number 3. The forest is 9 kilometers far from here, and the question is, how far is the forest from here? Next, I have 5 chocolates in my bag. And the next is, how many chocolates do you have in your bag? Next, they have come here by bus. And the question is, how have they come here? Because it is asked here about the mode of transport. Now the next is, we are going to attend party. And the question is, where are you going? Now the next is, Sheila is sitting behind me. And the question is, who is sitting behind you? 8. We shall like to have tea now. And the question is, what will you like to have at this time? So it's a little bit tricky also, but you can frame question. Now 9. The boy gave the ticket to a man. And the question is, whom did the boy give the ticket? Next is some more exercises in the similar manner. Boys have been dancing since morning. And answer is, what have boys been doing here since morning? Next, Nidhi gave me love and cooperation in difficult times. And the question is, what did Nidhi give you in difficult times? Next, the Pink City Express arrives in Jaipur at 4 a.m. and the question is, which is framed on the basis of this answer, is when does the Pink City Express arrive in Jaipur? यहाँ पर मैं आप लोगों को एक बात कहूँगा कि you should also try to frame questions along with this video and try to check your answers with mine also. The next is Abha talks in an elegant manner. And the next is, how does Abha talk? Next, Winnie always admired this picture. And the question is, who always admired this picture? Next, Macbeth was a great soldier. And the question is, who was a great soldier? Next, some girls left their bag in the room. Question is, where did some girls leave their bags? Next, in the similar manner, the woman was preparing supper. What was the woman doing? The woman was preparing supper, and the question is, what was the woman doing? It is based on your textbook. Lencho needed 100 pesos, and the question is, how much money did Lencho need? Next, the postman showed the letter to the postmaster. And the question is, what did the postman show to the postmaster? Next, the seagull was alone on the lace. And the question is, where was the seagull alone? Sorry. Next, the postman could send only a little more than half of the money. And the question is, how much money could the postman send? Next, the ceremonies took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater. And the question is, where did the ceremonies take place? Next, his two brothers and his sisters had flown away. The question is, who had flown away? He felt certain that his wings would never support him. And the question is, what did he feel certain? Now the next, some more exercises. His parents were calling him shrilly. And on the basis of this sentence, the question is, how were his parents calling him? Next, he saw his brother catch his first herring. And the question is, what did he say? Next, he felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. And the question is, why did he feel the heat? इसमें because आ गया, इसलिए इसमें why से शुरू किया जा रहा है. Next is, his father was preening the feathers of his white back. And what was his father doing? Next, only his mother was looking at him. And the question is, who was looking at him? Next, he was soaring gradually. And the question is, how was he soaring? Next, he was flying straight over the sea. And the question is, where was he flying? Next, he saw a vast green sea beneath him. And the question is, what did he see beneath him? Some more exercises are there in the same pattern. He saw lights of big city in front of him. And the question is, what did he see beneath him? Everything was going well. Question is, what was going well? Next, the storm clouds were huge. And the question is, how were the storm clouds? Next, he saw another aeroplane in the storm. And the question is, what did he see in the storm? Next, she looked at him strangely. And the question is, how did she look at him? Next, writing in a diary is a strange experience. And the question is, what is really a strange experience? Paper was more precious than people. What was more precious than people? Next, Anne was born on 12th June 1929. When was Anne born? Some more exercises, and these are the remaining few. The next is, Wanda sat in the corner of the room. And the question is, where did Wanda sit? Next is, Wanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. And the question is, why did Wanda sit there? Nobody knew exactly why Wanda sat in the seat. And the question is, what did nobody know exactly? Wanda did not have any friends. The question is, who didn't have any friends? Peggy protected small children from bullies. And the question is, from whom did Peggy protect small children? And the next is, Maggie was glad she had not had to make fun of Wanda. And the question is, why was Maggie glad? And the next is, Peggy might ask her where she got the dresses. And the question is, what might Peggy ask her? And the next is, they wanted to tell her that they were sorry. And the question is, what did they want? So we have done a lot of exercises here, and I think you have liked these exercises. Thank you for watching. और इसी तरीके से आप हमारे नेक्स्ट वीडियोस में भी बने रहेंगे, and we will try to bring some more new material for you that will be useful for you in the upcoming examinations. Thank you. Keep watching the videos.